So I saw the chat debating.
That Xbox is in there. It is attached. I cannot get this thing out.
I saw the chat debating whether or not that they actually should buy us the game. No, that was a joke.
No, obviously it was a joke.
We do not... No, it's a joke.
No. The part where I said do not buy us was not a joke. That was completely serious. We do not want that truck.
Somebody would be like, it's perfect price for Desert Bus. No!
As somebody has pointed out, that was exactly what we said in the Valve story.
Not to do something. Telling somebody not to do something is in fact an invitation for the internet to do it.
Luckily, I feel like it's a little out of most people's price point.
Well, and plus, like, it's stupid and practical and expensive, and
if you want to spend money on us, we got a better way to do that coming up.
Yeah. If you just have $8,000 burning a hole in your pocket, and you're thinking, boy, I mean, you should spend it on yourself. Let's just put it that way. We're not getting a truck. No truck. No. Seriously, no.
That wasn't a challenge. I didn't challenge the chat. Challenging the chat would be like, I bet you guys can't.
Please,
which I did not say. Don't. Kathleen is terrified you're actually going to do this. Please do not do this.
I was actually very concerned about the wording of that story, and Graham was like, it's fine. So.
I feel like it's implied.
So, welcome back. Yay, Checkpoint. We have a new layout to the office, which is awesome. Paul is now coming around the other side.
You know the little...
Oh, pick up Alex's fake money.
The little chair that we used to use for Checkpoint, we should probably just leave it over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Paul!
Hello. I'm on the other side that I normally am.
And now I'm in the middle. Oh, wait, I was always in the middle.
Is this flip now, though?
No, you were never in the middle.
Me? No, I was on the outside.
Yeah, you were sitting where Paul... Yeah, because we're in the same place, but now instead of sliding this way and having Paul on our right, we slide this way and Paul is on our left.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. It's pretty all right.
Yeah.
Should I turn the thing back on? I will.
Yeah. Why is the green screen tolerance weird? Because I like my sweater is freaking out, or my shoulder is freaking out.
I can do a thing. It might be a little weird. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm a solid color again.
Ta-da!
Oh, too much.
I know. I'm just playing around.
There we go.
Ah!
Everybody's a ghost except me.
Keep going.
I know. I'm still going. There we go. That's pretty good.
Yay.
We did it.
Yeah, for some reason in this configuration, the green screen seems to be a little bit more sensitive.
I wonder if it's because the lights are further away.
Might be.
And we do have the bottom light on.
There's more like spillage onto the people or something. Anyway. Hey everybody.
Here, Paul, you can move over a bit. All these chairs have armrests. Honestly, none of these chairs should have armrests.
But then how would we do this? I couldn't actually reach the other one.
You could have done that before, even without armrest.
That's true.
I was like, I can't. I tried to top Graham, and I was like, I can't. My arms aren't long enough. I'll just make Paul smell my pits.
Hooray!
Hooray! Oh, I've people saying that their DB8 shirts are starting to show up. Yes, because Fangamer printed them ahead of time. Posters should be going out then. Like the next should start. Like, they haven't been printed yet because the order date cutoff just passed, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So they'll be printed sometime the next week, and then they will start going out from the people who do our shipping in the States. So that is exciting.
Spaghetti Fupped just said, I was looking at old feed dumps and checkpoints and found a credit for a Mr. Butts. Is it an actual person? Yes. That is former editor-in-chief of The Escapist and now editor at IGN. Actually, he worked at IGN and then was editor-in-chief of The Escapist and then is back at IGN now. Steve Butts. That is his real name.
That is all, but it is also a name that we would have come up with.
Yes.
Yeah. If you watch like
especially
a couple
Commodore
Desert Buses ago, there was Dangler and Butts.
Dangler and Butts.
And that was because it was Steve Dangler and Steve Butts, because Steve Dangler came, like, was it 6 that we had Dangler and Butts?
Yeah.
I think so.
They fight crime.
They fight crime.
The Steves.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, Griffin 3 remembers Dangler and Butts.
Whoops.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of subs there right at the beginning.
I can't. Hang on.
I don't think we have too many stories to talk about that we didn't actually just cover.
No, I mentioned it briefly in the chat while we were getting set up that we're sort of in this weird Christmas or sort of like holiday season like news slump that we hit every year, where there's a lot of games coming out.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of like the E3 thing. Where
Creepy
it's like,
Doll is subscribed.
Uh-oh.
But a lot of the news is like, this is a game, and it's like, oh yeah, okay.
And so yeah, like some of the games are kind of cool and interesting games, but there's not necessarily something like, for instance, there's a Godzilla game coming out.
Looks cool.
That looks super. It's like,
and we could make a joke about it, but we prefer if there's a nugget of humor already in the story, so that we're sort of like.
Well, I mean, or like if
comedy
there's
and
something
commentary
you can go to for like face the faceplate story. I was like, I can make a joke somehow because it's kind of silly that faceplates are back. And I remember
like
the Carrie Pamu.
I don't know how. Hang on. Here.
You could tweet a picture of it.
No, I'm just gonna watch. This is the most technologically advanced
so low tech
thing ever. I gotta turn off rotation lock on my phone. Here we go. There. There's our Viva Pinata. It's out of focus, I know that, but there's our Viva Pinata Xbox 360 faceplate. Yay. Sorry, I forgot how close I was to the microphone.
It's doubly out of focus.
Destiny Twitter gave away 8 codes for the Dark Below today. Well, I already bought it, so.
Nice.
That is sweet, though.
So, yeah, and there's also Drawn to Death is another game that is going to be coming out sometime soon. And it's so... it's like... a fighting game that is supposed to take place entirely inside like a kid's notebook.
Oh, sweet! Yeah.
So
yeah.
all the characters are like drawn in pen and stuff. It looks super neat.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the Destiny Peachy that they auctioned off at Child's Play almost a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drawn to Death looks neat, but not particularly like make funnable right now. It's like, oh, that looks cool.
Doodles the Great. I didn't get a chance to actually watch them because we were in Seattle. I hear they actually went okay. Like. The Video Game Awards.
I didn't know.
Yeah, like I hear they were. Like I hear they were fine. Like I
mean those kind of video game awards are always kind of weird and silly.
I read the nominees and winners and was like, yeah, this all seems fine. I did find it strange that Dragon Age Inquisition was nominated so much and won Game of the Year. When it has come out, it came out like 3 weeks before the award show. Mm-hmm. It's not, maybe it deserves it, right? I haven't actually played it. But it's like, it's only been out for 3 weeks. People haven't had enough time.
And it's a really big game.
Yeah,
most people haven't actually beaten it yet.
Yeah, there hasn't been enough time for it to suck yet, is the problem, right? Yeah. It's 3 weeks, you're still in that, like, this game's so cool phase. Like, there could be some serious late game problems, but everyone's like, oh, Dragon Age, fucking love Dragon Age, vote for that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, I hear it's very good, but I feel it's like when an album comes out like December 18th and gets like album of the year. It's like, really? Have you really had a chance to sit there and compare it?
I mean, but on the other hand, like a game when even like a movie or a video game, you know, a movie wins the Oscars or a video game wins an awards and the video game came out in like January, it's always like, really, that game?
Yeah,
that came out this year? Oh yeah, I guess it did.
Yeah.
Which is the other problem. So sort of either way, but yeah, I mean, as Valkyrie Lemons says, it's more about promoting games than actually doing an award ceremony. So
I guess
I mean, like most award ceremonies are, right? I mean, that's the whole
the idea for this was to be less of that.
Oh, yes. Really?
Right. This is the one that Jeff Keighley funded out of his own pocket.
Oh, right. Okay.
This was the idea was to be less of like the Mountain Dew Award for most extreme dewness of a video game goes to the Mountain Dew game, right?
Yeah.
The Dewness Awards is always very, very tight.
To be fair, that game was pretty Mountain Dew.
There are a lot of dew factors that go into the decisions, though.
Oh, Lure Paul's beard is not my beard that I'm wearing right now. It's the beard that I shaved off during Desert Bus 2.
Bum, bum,
bum.
Gained sentience due to a lightning strike on a dumpster and is now a successful career as a stage beard on Broadway. That's great. Good for you.
Is it back for revenge?
Call of Duty.
Oh.
This is cool. There's an Easter egg on the 3DS that has only just been discovered, which is...
Don't we have a 3DS that we could...
We do.
I wonder if we could actually do this.
Does it work? Don't we have to connect it? It might be dead. I think we have to connect it to...
Oh, I can go get my 3DS.
We have to connect it to the... Internet.
Oh, right.
To the browser.
I don't know if that can connect to the internet because it's modded.
Anyway, so what it is you open the browser and you type on the thing. Okay, well, hang on. There's power. Let's see if we can do this. Welcome to the internet browser. Yes, this is all how to use that thing. You were correct. Let's use Google because we're not an idiot.
If you have it plugged in, we could do the...
Get started. Have fun with the browser.
Oh, yeah. If you plug into the capture card, people could see this. By the way, I would like to thank Antitonic for gifting us this streaming 3DS.
It's super cool.
It is fantastic. We've gotten a lot of use out of it. And they're not easy to come by, so thank you so much for seeing it, getting it, and then shipping it to us. Alright. Hold on. Before you do anything,
what's that?
Let Paul get the browser on the screen.
So it's just the bottom one that we need, or the top one?
Yeah, just the bottom one should be. I mean, put both on just to be sure.
It's only the bottom one. I'm just trying to figure out how to actually make sure this is... Wi-Fi is off. How do I... There it is. Wireless. Ding. There we are. It's totally worth it. Trust me. I can't see this chat on any window now, so I don't know.
I'll bring it up here.
Enabled, but are we connected?
Oh, apparently it's only on the new 3DS?
What?
That'll make me sad if it is. What? Oh.
It's so tiny. Yeah, hey Graham, move the 3DS a little bit over here. You can see that you're really doing it. It's working.
I don't know if our website is 3DS compatible.
Well, we'll find out.
Yay.
Hey, look, it's our website. All right.
Ooh.
All right.
So, I have to go to... Wait, how do I bookmark this?
I don't know. I've never used the internet on my 3DS. Oh, here it goes onto the top screen. That's neat.
Weird. Menu. Added as a bookmark. There we go. Bookmarked. Okay. So then, bookmarks.
Apparently it's only on the new 3DS.
God damn it. Yeah, the interface is different. Alright, well, let's just look at our website then.
Alright.
Okay, so anyway, what you do is in the browser, you tap...
the first 6 notes of the Mario theme.
Yeah, you tap, 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 like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, notes don't matter, but tap, 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 and then click and then it changes like URL or whatever to stage select. You click on one of your bookmarks, and it loads. Oh, you still hear the 3DS?
Yeah, you have to turn it off.
Alright, I gotta ditch the... There we go. There. I just killed the capture.
Then it loads the URL as a level of breakout.
Yeah. Well, it just like the word, like the name of the website. That's not going to load.
No.
I don't think this
I
has
think
it.
there's a
I don't think
YouTube
this
app.
has YouTube.
It wants the Flash player. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
actually turn the 3DS off.
All right.
Anyway, it's pretty sweet.
Leave that battery in case Beige wants it.
Ridiculous idea.
What else were we talking about?
Oh yeah. So I mean, you guys might actually know about this a little more than we do because we haven't been playing it. But we talked about it a little bit on Checkpoint that the Master Chief Collection, the Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 remastered, came out a little while ago, and it's great except for the online matchmaking thing is completely crapped out.
Yeah, apparently it's just like a sea of shit.
Yeah,
or
and it's,
they've maybe now fixed it with 4 patches.
Yeah, they've released 4 patches for it, and it's mostly working now. But the when it first came, I mean, this is Halo, right? This is like the flagship game from the company that makes the friggin' console. And all the other Halo games have been able to do matchmaking fine, but for some reason when they put them all together, it totally like people were like, you like start a game with your buddies and like some other people, and you end up with like one person on one team and all 7 people on the other team. You have like people like switching sides between matches, colors changing, customizations going away. It was just the worst thing ever. So it was just another one of these like, really, you guys, I mean, I'm assuming you tested this, but then something went wrong. I know maybe it was like they tested it, but like they weren't testing the final build or something, or
I think
they tested it and then released a different thing than what they tested or something.
Perhaps Lyron has played it because I just saw him in the tweet going, ultra toilets, which I believe is
just toilets.
And Kent Wear Hat says just toilets.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match.
Please.
No.
It's pretty.
Find me a find, patch me a patch.
Yeah, it's so that's kind of sad. And there's an article I was reading that was talking about it. Was like, look, we're now at the point like, you know, they've fixed it mostly now, so it's okay. But seriously, guys, it's like this gives an illustration of your priorities, right? It's like why wasn't this higher up on the list?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Couple of questions. People saying for Ralph Baer, who invented. Now, we didn't want to talk about that on CheckPoint because we're making fun of things. It's not nice to make fun of someone's death.
It's not especially funny.
I mean, we've done not funny stories before, but you know, it didn't really feel appropriate. But yeah, one of the many sort of like early pioneers of video gaming. I've seen people calling him the father of the home gaming console.
Well, it's this cool thing where like in the early days of this stuff, one wealthy person who sort of had a vision of what it could be was enough. Just be like, yes, you guys working in your garage trying to build this weird thing, I will like front you some money to do this because I believe in this. It doesn't, whereas now obviously there's a whole other thing to actually do it, but at the time you could be one person could, as long just a wealthy benefactor who believes in the thing could do this, could make a whole thing. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So Ralph Baer has passed away. Thank you for your innovations in technology.
Indeed.
Your foresight.
All right.
Speaking of old video game consoles, there was one more story that I thought was pretty entertaining. You've probably seen those plug-and-play consoles, like the Atari, that it's like a little Atari, and you just plug it into your TV, and it has like 1,000 games on it.
Or it's actually like the Atari controller itself.
Yeah.
You just plug into the
So they're making one of those for the ZX Spectrum.
Woo!
Now, we were not previously fully aware that it was a UK creation, and so we were like, well, we should call it the ZX Spectrum because America. And then a bunch of people from the UK were like, hey, it's ZX.
We did a story about it like a long time, a while ago.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about this is that it was crowdfunded through Indiegogo, but it's actually also being done in collaboration with the guy who ran Sinclair, Sinclair, which was the company that made the thing.
The Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
ZX to you, says Cower Hats.
Yeah, exactly. We say Z in the Canadians.
We're a minority.
I mean, I guess.
Not in Canada.
Apparently,
in North America, we're a minority.
Apparently, it has like 1,000.
In Canada,
it comes with like 1,000 games.
In Canada, Canadians are kind of the majority.
Yeah.
Woo.
Trevor Sinclair. Yeah. Anyway, it has like a plug and play thingy that has like all the games on it, and boy, do they have 8 or so colors.
Hey, that was impressive at the time.
I know it was.
Spectrum.
Oh, someone else said Clive Sinclair. All right, Clive and Trevor can fight over it, and we'll thank whoever wins.
When do we get a Commodore 64 plug and play?
Zebedee Xavier Sinclair.
There may have been one already.
I have a Commodore. I have Power 64 is a Commodore. I believe it's cross-platform PC and Mac emulator.
Right.
That work. You still have to, or do you? I think there's a way that you can do it without it, but I'm pretty sure when I was using it, you still had to type, you still had to load from the drive.
Right.
You may have to do that. It might just be set up that way.
Because it's emulating it.
Authentically emulating the thing, yeah.
Sir John A. Sinclair.
I like that somebody... Well, I don't know if there's a Commodore 64 plug-and-play thing, but there is the opposite. There's a... I remember a little while ago that some people made a pretty nice high-end computer in a Commodore 64, a retro Commodore 64 keyboard. But they feel the guts they put in was actually a new Intel i7 or something.
Twitch chatbot says current viewers 636 people, without trousers 12%.
That's a decrease in our sans trouser percentage.
Mm-hmm.
The trouser market is up.
I don't know where you're getting that data, but I have no reason to doubt you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like self-reporting, so there's a certain margin of error. Are you wearing trousers?
I like the idea that...
And now some of those people, I'm not wearing trousers, I'm wearing a skirt, and therefore tights. But I'm still counting towards that 12% of non-trousering.
I like the idea that it's something that Twitch is keeping track of.
Yeah.
Notice that little light on the side of your webcam? Yeah. Sometimes it turns on when you don't expect it. That's Twitch checking to see whether you're wearing pants.
Drop trow now. This is not a drill.
Before we move on to the...
Storm count is 17. Uh-oh.
The subscriber welcome times. I did want to mention... I don't know why you're yawning. Why are you yawning?
Because I like to yawn.
Okay. How do I find out more than that many... Wait. Notifications.
I'm part of the 88%, says Rocketman.
There we go.
The silent majority of people who wear pants.
All right, Paul, you are now in charge of
scrolling this.
Whoever's next.
Okay.
I just wanted to mention, because I mentioned it on my stream, I guess a week ago now, because I didn't stream this past Thursday, but I briefly mentioned that we were developing a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I wanted to sort of whet your appetite for that. That it will be forthcoming in the next before the end of the month. We're planning on launching that to be ready for next year, and we'll tell you all about it, and then we'll answer questions all about it. But for now, I just want you to know that it's coming. So look forward to that fun stuff. Well, what? Yeah, did you not hear that? Yeah, it's gonna be great, because we realized. I will briefly say, we realized, as many people have actually, sort of people like Marshall and other people, that we did the Kickstarter and it worked really well for what we were doing there. Mm-hmm. But for sort of going
an ongoing
thing, a Kickstarter doesn't really make sense, and it doesn't really make sense to be like, now a Kickstarter for this year's of different stuff.
Just keep doing.
Well, the Kickstarter actually worked brilliantly, because we were like,
it was
looking to wrap up the sketches, but in a more exciting, impressive way than just being like, we're not going to do them anymore, so we can do other things.
Yeah. So.
And we'll still do sketches when we get ideas for sketches.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're going away forever.
It's not for another season of sketches. No. You'll see. You'll see. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, Patreon bros. Boop. Boop. Or whatever. Anyway. So the first person to subscribe today was GPLP Play Star Control 2.
I feel like I feel like this is an ad.
I think you stepped into the middle of something.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Graham, Paul, are you guys looking for a game to play on GPLP?
I mean, yeah.
We have a few ideas.
Have you considered Star Control 2?
I personally haven't.
How about you?
I've considered it for my show. I haven't considered it for GPLP.
Now here's the deal with Star Control 2. Not only is it the sequel to Star Control... I've never played Star Control 2.
I try to figure out how much information you know about Star Control 2.
Very little. I know approximately that it is called Star Control 2, and that it is a game. But you know what you could do if you played Star Control 2? You could satisfy the legions of people screaming for this game.
All two of them.
That's more than people who are telling you to play like The Legend of Van Helsing 2 that you just did on Unskippable today.
Oh, yeah.
Watch that on The Escapist, by the way.
Now everybody's going to tell us to play that.
Yeah.
No, they're not, because that game is not beloved like Star Control 2 is. Star Control 2. Play it, I guess. I don't know anything about it.
Ember Becky is correct. Kickstarter is better for discrete projects, and Patreon is better for ongoing content.
Ooh, here's the Star Control test. What's your opinion of Star Control 3?
No, it's shit. Poo.
You did well. Yes.
Sorry, I was going to my.
Is that the one that was made by different people? Okay.
This sounds like the kind of trick question where you're like, okay, but what do you think?
Well, I remember we did a story about it, which was because the people who were then going to make a new Star Control game in the
Yeah, they were.
Right. And we were like, warning: do not mess this up. There are people who love this game, and they will find you.
I mean, I am excited about that. The Toys for Bob guys.
Patreon existed; it just wasn't really a big deal.
Are supposed to be.
It was unproven, and we weren't gonna do a big unproven thing in case the company exploded, took everybody's money or something like that. There's a certain amount of vetting for things you have to do. But what did you think of Star Control 3? I was like, this seems like the kind of trick question. It's like, oh, I heard you like Death Cab, but what do you think of Narrow Stairs? And you're like,
I've never even heard of them.
No, Narrow Stairs is the album that came out after Transatlanticism.
Oh, okay, I've never heard of it. I've seriously never heard of it.
Oh, well, it's okay.
And I've heard you mention Transatlanticism, but I've never heard.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ghost of Christmas Dinklages next.
Oh, that was a good joke in Commodore Hustle.
It was.
God, what is that? See, I'll tell you when you're older was a way to avoid explaining just mashing two funny words together. Oh,
Christmas.
I have to actually figure out what the Ghost of Christmas Dinklage would be.
Yes. Let's see. I wonder if I can do a Robo-Dink voice.
Is that the official term? Is it the Robo-Dink?
No. No, it's not. Because that's quite dirty.
I think it is now.
Shh. Guardian. Wake up, Guardian. Guardian, before we fight the Hive and the Vex and the things that look like they're from Warhammer 40k but aren't, even though they look a lot like the Space Marines.
The Cabal.
With the Cabal. I have an important thing to tell you. I need you to help me save the spirit of the Christmas Dinklage.
What's the Christmas Dinklage?
I'll tell you when you're more awake.
Okay. Do you have any coffee?
No, but I do need you to shoot these mans.
Okay.
Destiny!
There's coffee at the tower.
There's coffee at the tower. Yeah, Dinklebot is the accepted terminology.
I like the idea that the ghost revives you. You've been dead for a long time, but how he revives you is just feeds you some really strong coffee.
Yeah.
It's like a can of cold brew. You're just like
Black blood of the earth.
Oh, I want to try that one of these days. But yeah.
Shoot demands!
Yeah, Christmas Dinklages. We're trying to figure out a way to wrap up that stinger scene, which leaves things deliciously open-ended, you might be acknowledging if you've seen today's episode of Commodore Hustle. We just wanted to bring it back around to the Christmas thing. And so, yeah, it was Graham.
It was me.
Who was just like, maybe you do need to learn the true meaning of Christmas. And then I was like, or maybe just the true meaning of Peter Dinklage? And then we're just like, how do we wrap this up? And was it you who suggested just having the Laughatron say, what is a Christmas Dinklage? Or was that me?
I can't remember, actually. I think I might have actually just had to be like, what is Christmas? And then you
was
added
it.
the Christmas Dinklage part. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway.
The Laughatron,
who's next?
which we might need to get a better name
Paul?
for.
Next we have Cortanios.
Cortanios, yes, that looks like how to...
Cortanios.
Cortanios, that sounds like a knockoff Cortana.
It's with a K though instead of a C.
Well, knockoff.
Oh, I see, right.
Right, I mean, it's probably not. But Cortanios. Who would want to knock off Cortana and why, though?
The last subscription was the best $5 I spent all year.
Before DBA.
Says Cortanios. So you've done a sub... Do you remember what you did for him before? Or her?
No, not at all.
These are all very
it was
stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
It was the best $5. they ever spent, though. So you've got a lot to live up to here.
Before DBAs. Presumably they got something else.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I hope they're one of the, like, maybe Cortanio's, like, entered a $5 draw and then won something. Maybe. Because that would be a good $5. So $5 well donated.
Cortana Kratos fan.
Hands-on Gamer. There will be a Friday Nights coming out sometime in December.
Yep.
We don't know the air date exactly yet, but we do them every month. Except November, because November is impossible for us. Well,
and Wizards is very understanding, and they know that we can't do one in November because of Desert Bus, and it's really not feasible to do 2 in October because there's that whole lead up to Desert Bus, which is a lot of work. So, and then we have to like get all our videos done. But yeah, Cortanios, Cortanios, rich Cortanios leather.
I like that.
All right. Maybe we can.
A little Ricardo Montalban action.
We can get some Montalban. Oh, here we are. Huh. All right, can I get some drug commercial music?
Sure. What does that sound like?
I don't know, like generically upbeat. Oh wait, that is a specific song I'm thinking of. That's like. Do you suffer from not being a suave motherfucker? Why not try Pfizer's Cortanios? What can Cortanios do for you? It has the concentrated extract of deceased actor Ricardo Montalban, and he will turn you into a suave motherfucker. Look at this man before Cortanios. Look at this man after Cortanios.
He also grew like a foot.
Yes.
My beard isn't as good anymore, though.
Yeah. His side effects may include loss of beard, but they will include being a suave-ass motherfucker. Tell me about some rich Corinthian leather now that you're on Cortanios.
Rich Corinthian leather. It's very soft. I like to stroke the leather in my car.
I feel like Ricardo Montalban just like stays in his car and strokes. He doesn't drive anywhere.
It's good for naked buttocks. Is rich Corinthian leather.
So
it doesn't do that sticky thing in hot weather.
Yes. Side effects of Cortanios may include beard loss, eyebrow loss.
No.
But greatly...
That's how you can tell how I'm feeling.
Greatly increased height. Greatly reduced buttocks movement.
Not greatly
buttocks paralysis. Buttocks drop-off. Buttocks death. However...
You did more butt dancing than me in Desert Bus.
However, the benefits of Cortanios. Well, just one more time. This man's been just taking Cortanios for 2 days. How do you feel, sir?
Yesterday, Kathleen tried to tell us that the commercials take like 30 seconds.
Like 10 seconds, I thought you said.
I don't know. It was something woefully impractical.
Anyhow, Cortanios. Get it today before the estate of Ricardo Montalban finds out what we've been doing with his remains.
All right. Well, that's the third commercial.
Okay.
Caffeinated Teamer.
Caffeinated Teamer. I thought that was caffeinated lemur.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. Corinthian leather was a made-up thing. Thank you.
As a shorthand reminder, it is blue, red, green.
Blue, red, green. Yes, I know what team.
I know.
Is.
I just figured.
Cortanio says, "Haha, brilliant! Thank you. Yay! I'm glad you liked it. I think that may not have been it may have been a little bit weirder."
Oh man, Beowulf. There's the butt dancing mode. I just figured that. I just recognized.
What?
But the Beowulf.
The T.
This?
Praise the butt dance.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yay, but then there's a butt inside.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Caffeinated Teamer. Hey, everybody, are you on the plane of Tarkir and you're feeling a little down and a little blue and a little red and a little green? Why not try the new chain of coffee shops, Caffeinated Teamer? That's right. They'll perk you up with delicious coffee, huge creatures, red burn, and blue bounce. That's right. They'll get some fire in your veins and some water also in your veins to wash out the fire, because that is probably a poor choice. And then also a giant green creature. How can you be tired when you've had some caffeinated Teamer? We serve you a delicious cup of coffee, and then a gigantic wolf chases you down a hill, guaranteed to get your heart racing. and some other stuff happening to you. Caffeinated Teamer. Buy it today. Come down to the Frontier Bivouac.
It's the
That's the Teamer one, right?
Yes.
The one thing that the parsonage is missing is enormous wolves chasing you after you get your coffee.
I mean, it would probably make the restaurant significantly emptier.
Could probably get Serge to chase you around for a bit.
Serge is not a hairy man, though.
I haven't forgotten the order of MTG colors ever since Graham said Wooburg on stream. Yes, that's what people call it. The Wooburg.
Try our new blend, Awaken the Bear. Yeah, side effects include you are on fire.
Booster? Is that what it is? Booster 6?
Booster 6.
Oh. A regular username.
Just enough for a sealed deck.
The sixth booster. That's like you get you don't fire booster 6 until you're quite high up into the air.
Yeah.
If you fire it too early, then you just go in circles.
Let's see. Booster 6.
Toosterbex.
Booster 6 sounds like some sort of robot or something like that. Alright. Hey everybody, are you looking for a robot to brighten up little Timmy's Christmas after he saw Big Hero 6? And you're like, I'm not some amazing inventor and also not a Disney cartoon because that would never happen in real life. Well, that's okay. Come on down to Big L's Robot Warehouse where we have the Booster 6. It's like the Big Hero 6, but Disney can't sue us. Also, it doesn't really work. But you know what? Little Timmy doesn't know that. He's a kid. Kids have a short attention span. Fuck, give him the box the Booster 6 came and he'll probably be happy with that. So buy your screaming children a thing for Christmas. Booster 6. We got thousands of them.
So many.
We are comically overstocked on Booster 6.
I like for the way it says, your DV impression got me listening to Drive to Work. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure that impression was kind of insulting.
It wasn't insulting.
I came from a place of love.
Yeah. It was accurate.
Oh, Booster 6 says beep boop. That's robot
Except for the part
great
that
job.
apparently he doesn't like pineapple on pizza. So.
He doesn't like pineapple at all.
Yeah. I wasn't aware.
He is vehemently, and bananas, I believe, he is also vehemently against.
The thing is, I think it's fine for you to not know all the foods that Mark Rosewater does and does not like.
Apparently he mentioned it at some point, but whatever.
Before you could do an impression of somebody, you have to know everything about them.
You have to be them.
Yeah.
You have to John Malkovich them.
You have to You have to do the decoy octopus thing and, take their blood and inject it in yourself. Otherwise,
that doesn't work.
Isn't authentic.
It doesn't Metal Gear Solid.
Apparently Morrow did like your impression of him.
I heard that, yeah. Yeah. He's like, it was not a bad impression, but I don't like pineapple. And I was like, oh.
The saga continues. Stranded on Username Island. Alright, so, okay, first he had gotten out of the factory, and then he had gone, on a cross-country journey.
And he was being chased by the Username police at one point.
But then he hooked up with the Username Pirates, and then clearly there's been a sea accident, because Stranded on a Username Island is...
He's been marooned.
I literally got bored and read the plot for, the Blue Lagoon, the 1980s movie with Brooke Shields and some other dude?
Yeah.
That was based on a book, and there's a series of 3 books?
I did not know that.
I read the plot summaries for all of them, because I was like, I'm not going to read this.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm, up on my desert island stuff, although those books were mostly sex.
I was about to say, aren't those romance novels?
They're more like softcore pornography by 1908 standards.
Maybe that's what happens on the
erotic fiction
Username Island.
Username Island is a sexy, sexy place. So when we last left our hero, he had escaped from the Username factory, but was being tailed by the Username police, and then he gave them the slip.
Apparently, he walked the Username plank during Things on My Stream last week.
Oh,
I forgot that.
He gave the police the slip by taking up with the Username Pirates. However,
and he got keel hauled too, apparently.
Jesus.
Which was dark.
I don't know what keel hauling is.
Oh, it's the literal worst. You get ropes tied to you.
Oh, that sounds bad already.
Yeah, so
it's not going anywhere good.
Basically, you get a rope tied to you, I believe, by your arms and legs. I'm not entirely sure. The ropes go from you around the ship, like the keel of the ship.
Lengthwise.
They just drag you behind?
No. They drag you under the ship.
So you go under the ship and over again.
Can you live through that?
You can, but
Sometimes.
there's barnacles?
Yeah, it depends on how many barnacles.
You get hauled along the length of the keel, underwater, and there's barnacles and stuff on the thing. It sounds awful.
There's also...
You basically... And they like, drag you around and then back up the other end.
Also, I think depending on how well liked you are, they'll go fast or slow.
Yeah.
And
Is faster better or slower better?
Faster.
Then you're not underwater for so long.
Don't have to hold your breath as long. Yeah.
Usually you crack your skull on the bow.
Yeah.
Bow. Yeah.
You get underwater cheese grated.
Yeah.
That's awful.
You can survive it, but not well.
Cheese grated by barnacles.
I wonder how often that ever actually happened.
Probably like once.
Like, it's a good word. I'll kill Holly. You know.
Hey, this would be a non-propeller
in salt
ship.
water. It says Wasabi Evan points out this is in salt water for extra stinginess. All right, so when we left last out here, he had given the username police the slip by taking on with a bunch of devious and dastardly username pirates, but objecting to their black ways did not give our fugitive a good head start. Things were a little awkward, and then he was username keelhauled, but miraculously he escaped the barnacles and the stinginess of the ocean and the being dragged under a very long ship for a very long period of time, and was survived, but then escaped, and now he finds himself stranded on Username Island. Username Island. On a atoll in the South Pacific.
On a what?
An atoll.
An atoll.
An atoll.
Gotcha. No, we're good.
On a toad in the South Pacific.
It's a very small island.
A beautiful paradise. Seemingly deserted. Filled with fruit and small mammals. The kind that you can kill and eat and you get fur and a little bit of meat, so it's worthwhile. You don't have to completely decimate the population just to make a kebab or something like that. I don't know, chinchillas? No, not them. Capybaras. Yeah. You kill one and then they're eating
giant
for days.
Hamsters.
Inexplicably, capybaras and coconuts and mangoes on this island. A beautiful island. Maybe it's off the coast of South America if there's capybaras there. Maybe this is the Galapagos. Oh my god, don't eat tortoises. But what will befall our hero next time? Will he contribute to the environmental diversity crash on this island, or will he be rescued? Will our hero finally escape the trials before him, or will he go to username slave traders, or perhaps meet a friendly group of username native inhabitants who take them into their tribe and he lives a peaceful life?
Username dolphins?
Username dolphins, who, could just be from the sea.
Wash them ashore at Dinotopia.
I don't know. Tune in next week, because
Temple of the Lava Bear.
Wait,
to find out what happens next.
Temple of the Username Bears.
Yeah, no kidding.
A dog eats atolls. Yes. I don't know. I don't know if... I don't know where we go. That's up to the...
It's not cool. Not at all.
For the username saga.
4D Swiss Cheese says, this sure is a 30-second ad.
There was that one
30 seconds of recounting to get the...
There was that one...
also, 4D Swiss Cheese is a sweet name.
I think it was the fourth Monkey Island game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the most recent one. I can't remember. There was Nuttin' Atoll. That was a good one.
Stranded on Username Island says, I have the rest of season one already planned out, and no one has guessed where this is going.
Wow.
I'm excited.
In depth.
All right. Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Like a sorcerer, but with shos at the beginning.
Sorcerer.
It's somebody who shoses.
Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Sorcerer.
When somebody does a lot of shosing, then you call them a sorcerer.
Celtic Stag is just subscribed. Celtic Stag, thank you for subscribing.
All right.
It's a fade now.
Oh, that's exciting. All right. World building, somebody says. Yeah. All right.
There's a bunch of different options now.
Chaucerer. All right. Oh, maybe like Chaucer?
I don't think that's what it is.
Probably not. All right. Chaucerer. Hey everybody, are you looking for some books from the Middle Ages that make use of Middle English? Come on down to Chaucer's Chaucer Warehouse. What do we have? We just have that one book that Chaucer wrote, the one with all the naughty bits. Do you know the word quim means vagina? Yeah, that was Middle English slang. And it's surprisingly readable, because Middle English, mostly like English by that point. There's just a lot of superfluous E's and some F's that should be there for double S's. But you know what? But you know what? If we have an addition to the Canterbury Tales, a fuck ton of copies of the Canterbury Tales. That's right. We have like 10,000 copies, and then a warehouse that also had like 1 million copies of the Canterbury Tales went out of business. And so for some reason, Bob was like, "Hey, you know, I know we're like triple backlogged here, and we could never possibly hope to sell them, but they're so cheap. So let's buy out their stock of the Canterbury Tales as well." Yeah, that was a good idea, Bob, and now I'm stuck here making this commercial. So go on down to Bob Chaucer's goddamn Chaucer Warehouse, because we have a lot of this stuff.
Is it just the Canterbury Tales?
Just the Canterbury Tales. Just millions upon millions of copies and different editions and all sorts of things. Editions.
I changed the transitions on the sub thing.
What do they do now?
I'm not entirely sure. We're going to find out.
Oh, that's...
You can test it.
Oh, really? Well,
we are testing it.
Too late now.
Don't subscribe just to test it. We'll figure out later.
Raven.
Raven. Oh, with a cool creepy doll avatar.
Holding a raven.
Ooh.
Ah! Is that a featherweight drawing? It looks like a featherweight drawing.
I think it might be Raven's drawing, if I recall correctly. Didn't Raven win one of the art challenges this year?
Oh, maybe.
Or a previous year? I can't remember. It's very small on this monitor, to be fair.
We're looking at like this. So.
What you got?
All right. Raven.
Remember during Desert Bus when we did, we recited the Raven, except the Raven was Spoopifer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do that again.
Well, I don't mean we could do. I mean, you could do a Spoopifer thing if you're looking for something to do here.
That's true, because I have to save my creepy doll stuff for the creepy doll subscription that's up there. All right. Oh, I hope I haven't done the voice in a little while. Hope I'm okay with this.
How about it's Christmas time is coming up and I'm just spooky because there's a lot of ghosts who are going around and saying, "Hi, I know the true meaning of Christmas," but really it's more just about spooping people, and I don't think that's a good idea because nobody likes to be spooked too much. But anyhow, my name is Spoopifer, and I'm here to tell you about the true meaning of Christmas. It's very easy to make Christmas happen. All you have to do is give somebody a raven. Ravens are good at remembering things. I don't know why. Someone told me. Somebody named Ed told me, I think. Anyhow, I seemed like a nice guy, but he was really worked up about something. But he was definitely going on about a raven. So I think that if you're looking for a gift for somebody who is very special and they don't want to be scared, I think a raven will be a good one. Okay, bye.
Nice.
Yay! Too many spoops.
I was just playing with the levels there. Too many spoops.
Too many spoops. Well, yeah, you have to really crank up the levels for the spoofer voice.
No, I
actually
cranked it down.
Oh, because I'm like right on the microphone?
Because you were right on it. I didn't want to like pull the mic away or whatever.
Right.
Fuppin'. As is tradition.
Fuppin' as is tradition.
Oh wow, it's 3:20.
Oh shit.
You should go get lunch.
All right. I'm gonna go get some lunch.
I think the important thing to remember is that you only have an hour before you have to smoke weed every day. So plan your schedule. Plan around that.
All right.
God, like being a stoner is a lot of work.
Busy. Man,
every day. You have to be like, 4:20.
Every day at 4:20 you gotta wake up.
Beep 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 beep. It's like, you have to like hit your alarm. You can't put that thing on snooze though, because you gotta hit that 4:20.
Well, you gotta hit that 4:20, and then you gotta remember about Dre. I like to combine the 4:20 and the Dre alarms. So.
The good thing though, that's not a specific time when you have to remember about Dre. That's just sort of a general consistent thing.
3:20 Blaze lunch. 3:20 lunch it.
All right.
Lunch it.
I will be back in a little bit for some Jiplip action.
Yes. We have some ideas for what we're going to play.
All right. Fuppin' as is tradition. Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Space for all.
Yes. Delightful.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Are you tired of boring old Christmas carols?
Yep.
Those fuppin' songs that you have to sing year after year after year because people love those fuppin' traditions? Why not try that fuppin', guys, that fuppin' Christmas album, Fuppin' As Is Tradition, with classics like That Fuppin' Drummer Boy, We Fuppin' Kings, Fuppin' Night, Fuppin' Bells, and everybody's favorite, Fuppin' the Snowman.
I was going to say fuppin' in a manger, but...
Oh, that's really good. Huh.
I don't think there's enough room in a manger.
To fup? Depends how big the manger is. I mean, a manger's, like, probably at least as big as the behind the desk area here. You got your fup on.
What is a manger?
Call 1-800-FUPPIN... Oh, that works, doesn't it? That's like 7? Yeah. Call 1-800-FUPPING today and order our new Christmas album, Fuppin', As Is Tradition.
It's a food trough.
Really?
A manger, yeah.
Well, a food trough?
Well, the whole point is they didn't have a bed, right? Like, there was no crib. Away in a manger, no crib for my bed. His bed. Right?
I thought the manger was like the...
He was born in a stables.
Yeah, I thought the manger was another word for stables, like away in a stable, but that sounds bad.
No. The manger is literally the thing that he's in. But that's why I was like, what is that normally? And it's just a food trough. So they packed it with hay and stuff. And they just like...
Cleaned out the slop, presumably.
Yeah, and they went, baby. That's how that happens.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And in all the nativities, like, Mary's like, she's back on her feet immediately.
Yeah,
well... She's like, well, I just had the Son of God. No big deal.
There was no, like, tearing.
Presumably not.
All right. Little fuffer boy.
It was a virgin conception. I don't see why the birth had to be a big deal.
Kathleen looks like she's had a mind blown. What have we learned? Fuck, I wish we had the more you know. Dun, dun, dun,
the manger in the story is the back area of the first floor of the relative's house. No, it's not. It's the thing that he's in. It's the little thing.
All right. So that fuppin' guy.
I think someone just subscribed, and I didn't see what the thing did.
Dang
Hang on.
it.
I'm going to test it. Let me pop this open here. Launch. Test.
What the... That's not okay.
All right. Nope. I'm going to change that right now. That didn't work at all.
No.
I will find out who subscribed and thank you appropriately.
It was...
I'll find it in a moment.
It's crashing downwards.
All right, let's try that.
It was sad. All right. Test.
Hang on. I test it here.
Well, now we have to wait 30 seconds.
No, we don't. I can just do this. Watch. No, I don't. No, that one needs to refresh. Hang on. Boop. But I can test it here. How do I... Okay, we do have to wait.
All right.
In the meantime, you can welcome Cube Envy.
Hey, everybody. Does your friend Bob have a fantastic cube?
Yeah, Bob's got this sick cube that's so the same on all three sides.
Does it have the original Power 9 in it?
Oh, one of those cubes. Yeah, it does.
Do you just look at that cube and go, I'm so envious?
Every day.
So what can you do about it?
Steal it.
No!
Oh, right, because that would be illegal.
That would be right. And you certainly can't bash Bob's head in and take it. That would be extra illegal.
Tried that once.
That didn't go well.
That was Paul's So Cute and Fluffy was the subscriber.
Aw. Paul's so cute and fluffy.
That's true.
All right. Anyhow, so if you have Cube Envy...
All three axes, not sides. All three, you know what I meant.
If you have Cube Envy, and you are pretty sure you know exactly what a cube is and what mathematical descriptions you need to use to describe
Apparently
a
I
cube,
don't.
come on down to Kathleen's Cube Warehouse. We've got all sorts of magic cubes made with all sorts of magic cards. And you know what we can do? We can't make it as good as your friend Bob's, but we can make it look identical. And then you can make a switch, and then see how long it takes him to notice. You'll be halfway across the country with his Power 9. He didn't technically steal it. There was a mysterious mix-up. That's right. Come on down to Kathleen's technically legal cube swap warehouse today.
Technically legal.
Technically legal means not illegal. Come on down and then maybe don't get arrested. That's our slogan. Mm-hmm. That's a good jingle. Mm-hmm. We like it.
Twitch chatbot.
Twitch chatbot. Hey everybody, are you in the Twitch chat and you're thinking, boy, I wish there was a bot that could tell me how many of us are wearing pants, what our SAS level's at, and how many viewers there are? Well, thanks to someone who may or may not be pretending to be a robot, or maybe somebody who just wrote a script, the Twitch chatbot is here. What can Twitch chatbot do for you? Well, it'll tunnel into your house, see what socks you're wearing, and report back. How many lure viewers are wearing polka dot socks? Twitch chatbot knows. How many lure viewers are wearing boxer briefs? How many are favoring tidy whities? And how many are just flapping free to the wind like a baby that doesn't give a fuck? Twitch chatbot knows, because it's in your house, looking at your ass, right now. Twitch chatbot, it's probably illegal.
And I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. Not technically illegal.
Simon AJ.
Simon AJ. Oh, I remember that guy. He was a desert bus.
I'm unfamiliar with this person.
Oh, well, he had the colorful outfit?
No.
Had some hair?
No.
Was from Denmark?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Was a site volunteer?
No. Pretty sure you're making this guy up.
Okay, well, whatever.
I don't believe he exists now or has ever existed.
Okay, well, we're doing a commercial for him, so there you go.
I don't see why.
All right. Hey, everybody, are you looking for a guy who is from Denmark to come out to your event? Why not try Simon AJ? He will do things like come to your event, do the job you asked him to do, not complain when his job is pick up trash. Simon AJ, he's a hard-working Dane. Just don't say he's from Sweden, or else you're a racist. Or a racist against Danes. A Danish. No, that's a pastry. Those are delicious. And if you are a Danish, Simon AJ might eat you. Warning, do not order Simon AJ if you are a Danish. That made sense.
All right.
I'm calling that one done. It was beautiful.
Laminated coiffure.
Oh, no.
Oh, honey, no. Laminated coiffure.
Laminated coiffure. Coiffure. All right. Hey, everybody, are you looking to do a thing with your hair and you just say, oh, I can't do a thing. It's too big, or it's too small, or it's too short, or it's too wavy, or it's too straight. Oh, what can I do? I want to look cool, like Ring a Bell in Bravely Default, or Elvis before he got fat and had too many peanut butter and banana sandwiches that had been deep fried in bacon grease. Why not try a laminated coiffure? That's right, a beautiful, sexy coiffure. Coiffure. A laminated coiffure that will stay up in any conditions. Rain, sleet, wind, hurricane, fandom, furry convention. Doesn't matter what kind of thing that you're at, your hair will be straight and shiny and water repellent because of the incredible chemicals that we use, which may or may not be toxic to humans, but you know what? If you're not prepared to suffer for your beauty, what should you be prepared to suffer for? I mean, probably cancer, which this may or may not give you, but laminated coiffure. If you just want your hair to do a thing, why not try this thing? Because you can't get it out. Once it's done, you just have to shave your head and then hope it doesn't grow back in like that. That sometimes happens. There may be a class action lawsuit, but my lawyer has advised me not to comment on that, so laminated coiffure, try today.
Nice. Snorch Honeymoon Resort. I'm sorry, Snorch Honeymoon Resort.
The Snorch Honeymoon Resort.
Typo. It probably just means Snorch.
Yeah,
just go with it.
I'm going with Snorch. Actually, I'm gonna actually. All right, Snorch Honeymoon Resort. Oh dear. The Snorch Tourism lady is actually doing a tourism promoting venture, though. That's new.
That's weird.
She hasn't been doing that for...
That's unusual. I thought she did literally everything else in the government.
I mean, she started out as the tourism lady, but then, you know, she's been quite successful. I've messed up my hair doing the coiffure thing. All right. I was at the furry convention because you take off the big, like, the head, and then your hair is probably going to be messed up, but not if you have laminated coiffure. I mean, I guess I could just say any, like, cosplay involving a helmet, but, all right. We have a knockoff. We don't have a knockoff Snorch one. Snorch. All right. Okay. Wait. Let me get some water. All right. Hi, everyone. Now, Christmas is coming, and do you know what Christmas is? It is one of the most popular holidays where Americans give engagement ring. That's right, engagement ring. You Americans love it. It's got the big rock. I don't know why you want like a big chunk of quartz, but I'm not judging you on your wacky American traditions. But you know what? Also very popular? Engagement honeymoon. So why not come on engagement honeymoon to Snorsh?
Engagement. Keep going. Don't let me stop you.
Stop breaking my flow. I'd like to introduce you to the Vice Minister of Tourism for Snorsh, and he is not helpful. I have to do all the work for myself. What have you been doing, Yuri?
I go bathroom.
This is what's the problem. We do not have. It's central government. It's cronyism. Yuri gets job because he is stooping someone's daughter, and now I have to clean up after his mess. But anyhow, I've got this new thing, and no help from him at all. Engagement. That's right. You can come here and celebrate your engagement with all of the beautiful romance of Snorsh. Do you know we have incredible snow-capped mountains that you can gaze upon with your loved ones? Now, the snow-capped mountains are actually more like snow-capped piles of crap, weagle crap, and I do not recommend going near them because they smell bad, and also for some reason they attract weagles. Weagles are disgusting. You think other animals, they bury their poo, weagles pile it up and then like dance on top. It's gross. Anyhow, but they are beautiful from a very long way away. Like my house in Romania is probably the best place to see it. Anyhow, but come for your engagement, and then David Caruso will sing for you. You have him right here. David, what romantic songs will we sing for you?
Tell my wife and children I miss them very much.
Anyhow, whatever. Who cares about David Caruso? He can't get out of our dungeon if he wanted to. Anyhow, engagement. Come to Snorsh.
Engagement. Okay. Number 15, you ready?
Yes. House in Romania. She's a defector. We already established that she lives over the border in Romania because they have a better tax program. And Snorsh is at war with Romania, but like all of the people who live in Snorsh live there.
So the last sub is Short Mort Squirt Forts.
I just like to point out there's a guy in the chat who's got oh, he just got timed out. But he was like seriously playing like grade 8 level like fake announcements. Like when you'd be like doing
Mike Hunt.
Yeah. You'd put in like I did this and it never worked, but I did it like 5 times when I was in high school. I would put in like get a friend to make a fake call for Mike Hunt to pick up a message at the office or to like call their mother or like they had a package waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
Never works. Anyhow, I think that's really funny. All right. Short Mort Squirt Forts. Short Mort Squirt Forts. Oh, it's like a tongue twister. Hey.
You didn't pick up on that?
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I'm the Short Mort Squirt Forts. Short Morts Squirt Forts. Hey, everybody. You looking to reinforce your backyard? But the municipal building codes just make it so you can't get anything over 18 feet high because your neighbor is the son of a bitch. That's right. He'll report you to the city faster than you can say, fuck off, Larry. So that's why you need to come on down to Short Mort Squirt Forts. That's right. We've got a fort that'll keep Larry and his prying goddamn eyes out of your stuff, let you smoke your brisket in peace, maybe just deep fry a turkey. Or you know what? Cut up some wood. Make an ice sculpture that looks like Larry's dumb fucking face and then smash it with a hammer over and over again. You guys... You got a squirt fort from Short Mort's?
Short Mort has some anger management problems.
Larry ain't gonna see it coming because your house and your backyard will be reinforced with a short fort. So come on down. Come on down to Short Mort's. Tell them Short Mort sent you because you're watching my commercial. We'll get you a squirt fort.
Short Mort Squirt Forts is a Desert Bus reference of sorts. Says Stillfern.
I was not around for that.
It was Quirpline.
Oh.
Beej's intro was like, he like basically it was just Quirpline is brought to you by Short Mort Squirt Forts. Anyway. There were 4 other subs today.
But we'll make them we'll make these more because there's the full sub experience, but we need
you gotta rip through these because Paul and I have to start.
Yeah,
GPLP soon.
The amuse-bouche of Kathleen commercials. LRR creepy doll. Hey everybody, are you looking for a doll that will scare the shit out of your annoying neighbor Larry, or maybe the other guy Mort that lives like on the other side of you, and you're just like, why did I pick this condo? This is the worst. They're all crazy. Why not try the Lure creepy doll? That's right, it'll come to life at night and rip their intestines out and then make a garland out of them. Maybe it'll decorate your house with a garland. Maybe it'll just take the garland to the police station and then kill all the policemen. In fact, please buy this doll and take it off our hands. The Lure creepy doll. And Lure Paul's beard. Hey everybody. Where you were all real sad when Paul shaved off his beard during Desert Bus 2, but I'm Paul's beard, and I'm here to tell you that I've had a fantastic life. I'm now a professional beard double on Broadway. That's right, I've been on Hugh Jackman's face, and Alan Cummings' face, and, inexplicably, Anna Kendrick's face, even though she does not have a beard in any role, she just really liked me. And you know what? I'm totally okay with that, because she's adorable. Paul's beard. I have a life, you know.
I'm more than just someone else's beard.
I'm my own person.
Celtic Stag?
Celtic Stag. It makes me think of Celtic Frost, which is like a metal band, which is probably not the point. Mm-hmm. Nope. Let's see. No, Celtic Stag. Hey, everybody. Are you into Celtic things and or deers? Why not come on to Celtic Stag's Celtic Warehouse? We have a variety of Celtic things, like woods with Celtic stuff carved on them, and we have a variety of deers. Look at this pen of deer. All of them are annoyed to be here, so I recommend caution when taking them home. Do they like Celtic things? Not particularly. Even though we sell these 2 things at once, I do not recommend combining your purchases. Come on down to Celtic Stag's Warehouse today and get rid of these things that are nice and these things that are extremely angry. Bye!
And then Paul's so cute and fluffy.
I mean, he is very cute and fluffy.
It's true.
I actually wouldn't describe him as fluffy. He's more like firm, right? But let's see.
I think they're talking about the beard.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of Paul Beard love here. I'm a little uncomfortable.
How do you feel about it, Paul?
What? People like the beard?
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
He says it's fine.
Yeah, Paul is not like... Fluffy involves like a kind of like a soft squishiness, and Paul's like kind of like... He does push-ups, like he's got like biceps and shoulder muscles, and he's like... so, he's adorable, says Mela Jones 64, though. Alright. Hey, everybody. Kathleen here for Loading Ready Run. Do you think Paul is cute and fluffy? Well, we think Paul is cute, but maybe not fluffy. But you know what? That's up for you. What do you want to do if Paul is and cute and fluffy? Why not email Paul your best limerick about Paul and how he's so cute and fluffy? His email address is paul@loadingreadyrun.com, or you can CC Graham at graham@loadingreadyrun.com. Do not send them to my email address.
Honestly, please don't do that, though. I won't read them or reply. I don't know why you would tell people that even as a joke. You're so worried that people are going to buy us a truck. And you're like, no, how dare you? You can't even reference that. And then you're like, yeah, just send us a bunch of spam.
Not spam. Planet of the Weagles.
I will set up a Gmail filter that anything involving limericks gets auto-trashed.
Okay. So maybe if you're going to... you know what? Just post those limericks in the chat so Paul can see them. Wait. There once was a man from Victoria.
Yeah, have fun with that one. Go on. I want to hear the second line.
There once was a man from Reading.
Reading?
Who showed...
You mean Reading?
Right. There once was a man from Philly who acted exceptionally silly. His beard was great. I'm really bad at limericks. No, his beard was fluffy. This poem was bussy. We're What rhymes with what? Silly, Philly, Billy.
I'm moving to Philly just to make your poem work.
Paul says from the other room, I'm not moving to Philly. I'm not moving to Philly just to make your poem work.
There once was a man named Enos.
What happened with the subnotifier?
Yeah, so it came down and then did a thing and then went back up.
Good.
And what was the name of that subscriber who came in just at the very last second? Refresh. Planet of the Weagles. Planet of the Weagles.
That's good. That's how that's supposed to look now.
All right.
Boing. Hopefully that'll make it so that we don't miss it as much.
Planet of the Weagles. The new sci-fi action horror thriller Weagle film coming from Snorsh GM Studios, starring David Caruso and as many Weagles as they could round up. It's really horrifying. It's actually just like 4 hours of David Caruso screaming and running. The editor was eaten by Weagles, so it's more like a mise-en-scene kind of film. It's actually a nature documentary about Snorsh. Weagles, the only thing that's endangered because they should be. Hey, the WWF looked at Weagles and they're like, oh, they're endangered? Good.
Oh, it was just all orange? What? What did it do? Did it take away the picture? Oh, what the hell? It didn't play a sound either.
There have been 2 pretty solid limericks.
Yeah, there once was a man from Victoria who went out with a girl named Gloria. She turned out to be evil and maybe a Weagle, so he became a dark warrior. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
There once was a man from Victoria who entertained people all the Moria. He shaved off his beard, then things got weird, so he grew it back for all of you.
Nice.
There once was a man named Stark who challenged Shat on a lark. But little did he know, the money did flow, so Genki truck he must now park. No.
1 second. There we go.
I played the sound.
The CSS went away for some reason.
Alright. Test. Yeah.
No, hang on, that's wrong.
Refresh. Alright.
Oh, wait, 30 seconds. For some reason, the CSS...
It works if you're from Boston. Doc Warrior.
CSS from the other version of it.
Yeah, I just copied it and moved it over, yeah.
Weagle ownership level 1%. Who owns a Weagle?
And are you okay? Are you okay? Hey.
Yeah. Did you just want to bark or belch?
No.
Hey, guess what?
That just sort of happened. Hang on, here we go. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look.
Oh. I like how it's like...
Yeah.
Like and it's gotta like get...
And then...
I like that. Alright.
Okay.
So we fixed that.
Take us out.
Alright. So that has been Checkpoint Plus and Kathleen Does Weird Commercial Stuff. Thank you very much for joining us.
Paul and I will be back shortly to do GPLP. Where
Star
we're gonna
Control
play,
2?
Where we're going to play...
Star Control 3.
And video game.
Star Control 4?
Sure.
Hooray! Star Control 4 confirmed.
We're not playing that. All right.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
So for those who are new here, the stream will go offline for a few minutes, and then Paul and I will come back and play a game. And we have some ideas. We haven't fully decided yet. We may only play it for a session or two. Who knows? So we'll see you in a few seconds. We're going to play some commercials real quick. Appreciate you to let those run. Understand if you don't. And we'll be back in a few minutes. And
Bye.
I'm going to go to this thing and keep talking to you because I know that this says like 20 minutes, but it's probably more like 10 minutes. So we'll just change that 2 to a 1. We'll hit OK, and then we will sign off. Okay, bye.